Good morning, beautiful people of Earth. How are you today? Today is another day. I hope you're having a wonderful morning this morning. And I am here. This is Alicia again here for another day in May, my favorite month of the year. Yes. Hi, Dawn, you're here. Yay. Because my birthday's coming up soon. Yay. So today is another day, and I wrote in the description, changing limiting beliefs, because my show on Monday night on the radio, my radio show, which is called Unleashing Your Audacious Confidence, and it's on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and you can catch it here live on Facebook every Monday night at 7:30. And so this past Monday, I talked a lot about your beliefs, and that you need to take responsibility for your beliefs and where you are. And so if you have gone through the process now in the last couple days of really thinking about your beliefs and what you believe, and you've come across some things, because like I said, not all the beliefs that you hold are bad. You know, there are some beliefs that you have that have really helped you grow. And even some of the beliefs that are now toxic to you or are now limiting to you, at one point in your life served you, but now they no longer serve you. So you have to, hi Nathan, so you have to try to release those beliefs. And many of those beliefs came to us in our childhood from parents, relatives, friends, from people from our surroundings as a child, and they latched on to our subconscious. And it's what's kind of driving us. And so I did a workshop of, I think like 2 years ago. And it was all around your money beliefs and freedom beliefs, money and freedom. And so we were asked to write out, take 3 stories from our childhood, 3 or 4 stories from our childhood, and like bring ourselves back to that time in our lives. And the stories had to do with either money or freedom or something else very personal in our lives, and kind of write out the incident, and then write out how it made you feel, and then write out kind of what your belief has been since that time that you felt that. Hi Lou, thank you. And so through that exercise, because the whole exercise was really to try to find those, what initiated those beliefs. And it was really a very draining exercise. I mean, everybody was exhausted by the end of it. But it was very powerful, because when you start revealing the emotions around that incident in your life, because it's your emotions, it's that feeling that really latches on to your subconscious and becomes the driver for everything else you do. Your subconscious holds on to the feelings, and so anytime something else happens to you in that area, it goes right back to that feeling, pulls it back out, and it goes, oh yeah, I remember that. We were here before, and this is how we respond to it. So you're basically on automatic. And until you become aware of it, until you actually stop and make yourself aware of it, you will keep in that same cycle. So the exercise was to make ourselves aware of it, to feel those feelings again, and then to rewrite or kind of like rewrite it, so that now we can see the benefit of it. We can see why it happened and what it helped, how it helped us grow. And then when we got to that point where we realized, well, that no longer serves me, now I can release it. So it helped not just recognize what the limiting belief was, but also be able to reframe it in a positive way that helped us grow to that point, and then be able to say, well, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I'm going to form a new belief around this situation. And now when I think about it or look about it, I have a completely different emotion attached to it. So it no longer drives me in a negative way. So I hope that makes sense. But that is kind of the process in releasing negative beliefs or limiting beliefs. If you see or if you recognize a particular pattern of behavior, a particular pattern of spending, a particular pattern of doing things that don't get you the results you want, because, you know, your beliefs, thank you, Dawn, your beliefs are what bring you the results. So I talked about taking responsibility for your beliefs, taking responsibility for your actions, and taking responsibility for your results. And so when you reach the point where you can take responsibility for those things, then you're at the point of choice and you can change those things. And so when something comes up, hi Marie, when something comes up for you and you have an immediate negative response to it, say for instance, I know some people, when they hear of, oh, all right, this is a good one. So I went to this event last Thursday and it was put on by the DeWitt Watch. It's DeWitt Watch. There's like this small boutique at the St. Regis Hotel. And so I know some people who would be highly offended that a DeWitt watch, there's no watch that's less than, I think, like $100,000. And they'd be highly offended that there are people out there that buy a watch for $100,000, $200,000. And so why are they so offended by someone purchasing a watch that's a few $100,000? I mean, doesn't offend me. I mean, you could give me that any day. My birthday's coming up. I didn't mention that, right? So you can give me a DeWitt watch any day of the week. I would appreciate it. But maybe $100,000, maybe $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 are those watches. And so I know people that would be offended by that. Why are they offended by the fact that someone can go out and purchase a watch for $200,000? Because they can't. Because they have an issue with value and money. And that might have come, not might have, that would have come from their childhood. And if they are someone that is dreaming to be wealthy, trying to be wealthy, fighting to be wealthy, and it's not happening for them, then that's going to offend them, you know, because they can't get to it. And so they need to go back and discover what it is, why they are having such a reaction to someone spending that kind of money, and discover what it is in their childhood that is causing them to think that. I mean, I've heard a lot of times in my life that, you know, the Bible says all men are created equal, but that's not true because look at Michael Jackson, or look at this one, or look at that one. Clearly they weren't created equal to me. And so, you know, that was one of my beliefs that yeah, the Bible says all men are created equal, but how do they get to have this particular life and I don't? So, you know, we have to examine those things that offend us, those things that cause us this kind of emotional reaction to it. Because if we have a negative emotional reaction to something, then that's a belief that is holding you back and it's not serving you because it's negative. And so that's my little tip for today, to be able to help you reframe or release some of those negative beliefs, those limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And hopefully you can go through that exercise. And it really helps if you can connect yourself to the emotion that you felt at the time that you went through it. Write down as descriptively as you can what the situation was, and then start looking at it from a whole different angle and look at how it has served you growing up. Look at the things positively that came out of it for yourself, and then say, you know what? I don't need this anymore. It's not serving me, so I can let it go. And let me form a new belief. And so that's it for me today. I have a thing that came up, erupted on my face for the last few days. It's a mini me. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. And don't forget to check out my radio show. It's on Monday nights at 7:30. Again, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. It's right here on Facebook Live. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. I love you. I love all the hearts. Thank you so much. And also, it's available on my website too. Oh, guys, I have an app. I have an app now. You can download my app on your phone and you can listen to the radio show on your phone through my app. And the app is Alicia Couri. You can just go to the App Store and look for it. Hey, so you can always do that too. And I thank you for listening. I will talk to you tomorrow. Everyone have a fabulous day. See you again.